Hello students, welcome to Top Scholars. Today we'll be discussing about determination of empirical formula. So friends, the first question that comes to our mind is that what do we mean by an empirical formula? So friends, empirical formula of a compound is the simplest formula which gives the simplest ratio in whole numbers of atoms of different elements that are present in one molecule of the compound. Quite confusing, right? Okay, let's make it a bit easy, right? So in simple words, we can say that empirical formula of a compound is the simplest ratio of atoms that are present in the compound. Let's understand this with an example. So here I have acetic acid, that is CH3COOH, exactly. Now can you tell me how many elements do we have? Yes, 3 elements. Which are these 3 elements? Can you tell me? Yes, carbon, exactly. Which is the next one? Hydrogen, very good. And which is the third one? Oxygen, very good. Now can you tell me what is the number of carbon atom here? So the empirical formula of this compound comes out to be CH2O. Now can you tell me what is the number of carbon atom? Yes, it is 1. Number of hydrogen atoms? 2, exactly. And what is the number of oxygen atom? Yes, it is 1. So now the simplest ratio comes out to be 1:2:1. But how did I get the simplest ratio? Okay, don't worry. What we're going to do is, in order to understand how did I get this simple ratio, let's go through the steps that are required to determine the empirical formula of any given compound, friends. Okay. So, step number 1 is to find the percentage weight of elements that are present in the compound. For this, you need to remember always that in order to make the calculations easy, you need to consider 100 grams of the sample. Why so? It is for the simplification of calculations. This will help you to find the percentage weight of the constituent elements. For example, the percentage weight of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen by simply subtracting their elemental masses from 100. Now, what is the next step? Second step is to find the ratio of atoms that are present in the compound. How are we going to do this? It's very simple. What you need to do is, you need to simply divide the mass of the elements in grams by their atomic mass. Now, if you come across such compounds wherein you have water molecules, that is in the form of water of crystallization. So, for these compounds, you need to remember, you need to calculate the ratio of water molecules that are present in the compound. How are we going to do this? It's very simple. You need to simply divide the mass of water in grams by molecular mass of water. And step number 4 is to find the simplest whole number ratio. For this step, you need to remember, you have to look for the smallest number that you obtained in the previous step. And what you need to do here is, you need to simply divide the ratio of atoms by the smallest atom ratio. And finally, we have step number 5, wherein you need to assign the empirical formula to the compound. To learn more about this topic, download Top Scholars app.